There's no limit to the love I'm giving, the love I'm giving. And I really talk like this, and I sleep with the producers. I'm such a diva. Miss Chalet, what's up? It's your girl Jay Pretty coming back at you once again. And I would just like to say, if this is your first time to my channel, I would like to say subscribe, and also everyone click those thumbs up button. Now tonight it was just about, well, it first started off with Lil Mo getting with Claudette and also Shantae Moore on what happened between her and Dunn, because they were not there. Shantae Moore had an engagement, and also Claudette's daughter was hurt in an accident at her house with the steam iron. The water, I guess, hit her skin. And so they had to peel that. So that was just like really horrible of the story that she was telling tonight to her manager. But let's get into it. So Lil Mo, of course, catching the girls up on what happened and how she was really rooting for Dunn, but Dunn is a weak link, and she's up Kelly's ass, and nobody has time for that. And I do agree with a lot of things that Lil Mo was saying tonight. She was just saying that how Dunn could have used this at her advantage in so many words and make a big comeback. But instead, you want to roll with somebody else, and then you get brand new as if I didn't tell you from jump that Kelly jumped out. So I do understand where Lil Mo was coming at. Baby, she was fired up tonight. Like, she was just saying, Dunn, she was like, all the strikes that was against her, down there in the dump, she should have used that on the third day and rose again or something like that. I'm like, yes, you is giving the fire tonight. Like, what's her name? Miss Chalet was like, Mo is on fire. Anyways, so it was just basically about that, and they were just really talking about it. Shantae, of course, wanted Dunn to be a part of it, and she was just giving her take. Like, Kelly kept saying that she didn't want to be a part of it, and we're gonna get back to that. Now, Claudette, she meets up with Rodney Jerkins, and her boss, well, I'm not gonna say her boss, her manager hooked it up, the meeting for her to go in and talk to Rodney. Now, my thing is with Claudette, when Rodney asked her, Rodney Jerkins, you all, okay? Rodney Jerkins asked her, how is she going to balance this lifestyle of being this entertainer and also being a mother to these children, how she's going to balance it out. And Claudette, with her gorgeous self, saying, well, I have people, my family, they're going to have me out because they know that I want it, I'm doing it for my kids. And, she's looking for a new sound. That's why she's meeting up with Rodney, because he can actually help her. But what I was getting from this meeting, baby, Rodney was looking at her like he was so unimpressed. And he did mention something like might. And I'm going to say this. It felt like an interview, even though it was a meeting. I felt like she didn't sell herself right. Like, Claudette, I'm going to need you to bring it. You need to be hungry for it. You need to let us know that, man, I'm ready to get back out there. If I got to sing on the street, get right here on this sign right now, I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you how hungry I'm ready. But it was like, she was just like, well, I want it, for my kids. It's like, no, ma'am, you have to really sell yourself and let this man know, like, man, I'm really ready, and can you work with me? Come in being desperate. It's nothing wrong with that, because right now you should not be too proud to beg. That's how I feel about that. So with Rodney being who he is, he wasn't taking her serious. That's how I felt. He was like, well, I might, I guess in the long run, he said might. Like, they get together, but it's all up on her. It's like, you're not going to waste my time. I'm writing Jerkins. I have people that want to do it, and I'm there to do it. So, hey, all I can say is you have to have respect for that man. And Claudette, come on with the come on, because we rooting for you. We want to see you out there making it. You need health care for those kids, and we want to see you live a better life. That's all I'm saying. We want to see you out there, girl. You have potential, but you have to let other people know that. So I'm off of that. Also, Claudette thought that it was a great idea for them to have therapy session, before they go into the monologue thing, which was a great thing. And I guess it kind of caught the girls off guard, but at the same time, they was like, they was down. And the lady, she was very professional, and she was just helping them, understand, about their secrets and the strongholds. And when you tell it, you releasing it. So Lil Mo was like, she felt that thing. She didn't say that in those words, but I'm just saying that's what I got from it. Okay, so moving along, Miss Chalet is like doing her set. She's really singing. Okay, and I'm not. I was like a little lost with it because it was not impressive to me. And I like Miss Chalet, but I'm glad that she was real about it. She was like she wasn't feeling it either, and her manager was still trying to make her do it. And she was like, you keep putting your foot in your mouth. And he's like laughing, going on, like kind of smirking. And I feel like, the more that she was letting him know and putting her foot down, the more he wasn't taking her seriously. I think it's because of her voice or whatever, but I commend her because, like, she was like the musicians, I don't know, like they weren't feeling it. She was like, we are not playing it for the night. He was like, that was in the contract. But I think his ass was lying. But of course, she do the show and she do all of her old stuff. So she come out on stage and being fire, doing her thing, and it was what it was. I mean, I must say I did like her songs, the songs that she did have out. So all I'm gonna say is Lil Mo decide. Well, oh yeah, they had like this glam shoot for this magazine, and I'm gonna say the magazine is called Culture or something like that. And the girls, it was Claudette, it was Miss Chalet. No, it wasn't Miss Chalet. No, Miss Chalet wasn't there. It was Claudette, like I said, and also Lil Mo and Shantae Moore. They look gorgeous, and they was just like in their little moment of getting glammed up. You could tell it's probably been a minute or whatever, just probably doing a photo shoot like that. So Claudette brings up that she would like Kelly and also Dunn to be a part of the monologue thing or whatever. I guess be there for support or something. She was thinking about inviting them, and it was like no. Shantae was like no. She didn't want them there, and I can understand that. Claudette really don't understand what the hell is going on because in her eyes, her and Dunn are cool, and she ain't got no problem with Kelly, and like Lil Mo was saying, she's tried to reach out and everything else. She's just tired, and where is the real in vogue, okay? And she was like, people have told her about Dunn and how she is, that she's crazy, and all I'm saying is, birds of a feather flock together. Her and that damn Kelly Price is crazy. So they do their shoot and all this other stuff, and Lil Mo, I guess she have a change of heart, so she meets up with Kelly. And she was like, Kelly, you haven't you good or whatever. And she like, yeah, what's up, coming in there looking like a hot, stinky, funky mess. And she's like, yeah, yeah, I'm good, whatever. She was like, really? She was like, well, I just want to know because I haven't heard from you or whatever. When she said that, she's like, Fred Low, looking all over. I think that's her husband's name. So Lil Mo like, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? So of course Kelly calls her husband out. Lil Mo calls her husband out because she was like, there needs to be a balance. And Kelly was like, I'm coming for kumbaya, as if she was coming for peace. But at the same time, you're not gonna be a part of the monologue, which Lil Mo was letting her know that they still want her to be a part of it. She was like, what you don't understand? I don't want to be a part of it. Yeah, you don't want to be a part of it because you got your own thing going. And she did also mention that on the cool. And also she was like, what, part of the Shantae Moore show? Part of the Shantae show? I just really felt like, look, Kelly, stop the bullshit. At the end of the day, you were a little upset because Shantae took I would say the step and saying, hey, we're gonna roll with it. You are a grown women, like I say, and also you dropped the ball. Yeah, it was your idea, but you didn't have anything in into no steps and no direction. You didn't have nothing in place. You just brought the idea. And also, she mentioned that Shantae was a backstabber to Dunn. And I did not like that because my thing was Shantae was very upfront with you. You try when a person backstab you, Kelly, they come from the back. That's why it's called backstab. But baby, she stabbed you in the chest. Okay? If that's how you felt, she came forward directly to you and let you know what was going on, and she did not do it maliciously or anything like that. It's just that they were hungry and they ready for it, and they was getting it in place and trying to help you out because your schedule is so booked. But all I'm gonna say is this, Lil Mo was very hurt by it, and she had every right because you playing this girl to the left. She moving her family from one coast to the another coast and trying to decide, this is real life, like she said. This is not no fake reality to her. Like she really hungry for it, and you over here playing games. And I know Lil Mo was pissed the hell off or whatever, and thank God for her husband because he was like right there, trying to calm her down. But Kelly, that was wrong, and you damn sure enough dirty by it. And also, it goes into the clip of her doing, I guess, her and Dunn walking on the strip to this raggedy looking ass place where they having a little monologue or whatever. So it's gonna show up that the girls are gonna find out that Kelly and Dunn stepping out and doing their own thing. And my thing is this: you didn't have time. You were so booked for everything else. You never had time to do the monologue and make the practice with these girls. But you was able to do it on your own. You and Dunn. I mean, your little lamb or whatever you want to call her. I just felt like that shit was dirty and it was wrong. And I did also watch the clip of the monologue thing. And if you all want to see it, it's on YouTube. All you have to type in is Dunn and Kelly Price monologue or something like that. And it pulled up. It was so horrible. It was boring. It was cheap. Cheesy, and she was looking a hot ass mess on that too. And I'm just like, I just hope that the other girls, just move forward and just go with this platform that R&B Divas is giving them and move forward, because those little tainted souls of Dunn and Miss Kelly, I am not feeling it, and they just a hot ass mess. And Dunn, if she know like I know, she'll get off that goddamn boat and get on and be like, you know what, I fucked up, Kelly, ain't no problem with you, but hey, I need to get on a good foot and I need to revamp myself, because at the end of the day, Miss Kelly is about herself. Okay, and the way I see it, she is not no loyal person. I don't like it, and I would love to hear from you all. And that's just the end of all of this or whatever. But like I say, holla at your girl, comment, let me know what's up, and also please don't forget those thumbs up button. Okay, thank you all.